Okay, welcome back to the channel again. So, the analysis for today and tomorrow uh, is something like this. So, as discussed in the last video, if you have seen my last video, I've clearly mentioned that it'll go bearish for one more time and it'll start doing the bullish rally for the next week. So it clearly made the exact thought process what we made, and that's the power of SMC. So if you see, what did I mention? This clearly was in a uh, was in a bullish, and it turned out to be bearish for a retracement. How do I prove that as something like this? If you see, um, once the inducement is taken, they should. I mean, it did made a very good rally, but where did it turn back, and where did it started reversing or retracing? As if you put a gun box or fib, not the right one, if you put a gun box or the fib, you'll get to know exactly at the point of 70 it started reversing. This is the golden ratio zone where it started coming down after taking the 4-hour FEG um, in the previous swing. So looking at the same trend, uh, we had a set of plan what I mentioned in my last video, where it made a chart and it started reversing towards the bearish and took the inducement, and inducement, you can see it in the 15 minutes clearly took the inducement and made the break of structure, and it made quite a good amount of rally, leaving some FEGs over here. So that is what my thought process. And also, if you see, for the last order block was something in this zone. So that is where at this point it took the inducement. This is the strong and protected low. It should not break this. However, but these are the zones where we'll have to consider that it will reverse from this point, and it will also make around 70% and below the 50% absolutely. And if you see, it has come to the golden ratio zone, and now it is starting its rally towards bullish. And what's my thought process? So if you clearly see this trend, once it made it came down, creating, I mean, it did not leave any inducements. It did not take any inducements over here. I mean, first inducement for this particular rally was at this point. It did not take. It left the inducement at this point and made a clear lower low, and eventually making one more lower low, making that this point as a complete trend line liquidity. If you see this is the zone where it clearly makes it it has left all the liquidities at each and every level here. So this is where it plays as a magnet, and the the market moves towards the liquidity. Wherever the liquidity is, it is going on. So it is clearly making a very good bullish trend right now. It will what my analysis says is, by the end of this week, um, I definitely will see, at least market to be around 4,200 at least, if not 4,150 for sure. So that is where my analysis for this week. So yeah, this is the analysis, and whatever we thought, and not the thought, whatever we talked on last video had become true, and now we are heading towards the bullish rally again, as one day analysis says, which is we are in a clear bullish rally. So now, I mean, in next couple of weeks, or a week or so, or at least a month, we'll have to see it again hitting towards it's its all time high. If not, at least next year for sure it will start hitting its all time high. So that's all for my November 18th gold forex analysis. Thank you so much.